3 cameras on the back, 2 cameras on the front. Why, you may be asking?
1, 2, 3, here's looking at me, 'cause I'm no longer gonna be your thing, just a...
In the back, there is a regular medium camera, a telephoto camera, and a super wide angle camera. And on the front, there's a regular selfie camera, a super wide angle selfie camera. 5 cameras. That's a lot to dive into. But this, in my opinion, is probably the best use of multiple cameras that I've seen. There's no monochrome sensors going on here, no duplicate focal lengths, nothing like that. It's actually 3 different useful things on the back and 2 different useful things on the front. It's good. Whether you're taking a picture of a building in a crowded city, or a landscape, or if you're just looking for a more creative look to a photo, the super wide accomplishes this. It's great. This is a good idea for a useful difference in 2 different front-facing focal lengths. It's a single normal 8 megapixel selfie camera for most of your normal front-facing photos and videos. But for once in a while, when you're trying to get more in a photo behind you or fit more people, the wider angle selfie camera will do better. It's a 5 megapixel, and those work pretty well.
I'm not a huge photographer, but there's one thing I'll say for sure. If you're ever taking a photo, instead of just moving up and moving away from your subject to kind of reframe or just kind of compose your shots better, this just makes it a lot more easier and convenient.
So with manual mode, you get these extra awesome features that no one else talks about. But I'm telling you, these hidden features on the LG V40 is what I actually use the LG V40 most for. And I did upload a quick HDR10 demo where this comes very useful. Are situations where you got a lot of bright lights and dark darks. I did a quick comparison between my fireplace using HDR10 versus without HDR. And the results were pretty amazing. I could see a ton more in the dark, and also the brights exposed correctly with HDR10. HDR10 is good for very bright and sort of very dark situations mixed together.
So it's very easy to do. All you have to do is go in the camera app, go into CineShot, hit the red record button, hold the phone for 6 seconds, and after that you'll get a preview. From right here, you can use your finger to paint over the areas of the screen that you want to have movement, and then after that you have either a video or a GIF of this cinematograph that looks pretty cool. Check out some of the ones I've made already. I think these are pretty fun. So I think AR mode is pretty fun. You can put these little AR animations onto anything and it looks very realistic. They look a little bit better than what the Honor Magic 2 offers.
So this V40 has the same Snapdragon 845 and 6 gigs of RAM, high-end internals, the same Gorilla Glass 5 and metal build, and the shape, and it all has an air of quality, yet is somehow just slightly lighter than you'd expect in the hand. LG keeps doing this.
The back is made of glass, supports wireless charging of course, but there's this frosted coating over the glass that gives it like this metallic look. It looks and feels a bit like metal, not so much like glass, and I like it. You see, fingerprint doesn't get on it that much.
Boombox speaker that literally rattles the phone when you have the volume all the way up, but it gets impressively loud, especially when on a table.
The audio hardware on the V40 is strong again this year, as you would expect. It's got that 32-bit DAC, it's got a headphone jack obviously, and they include some headphones in the box.
They are the best option around for people who like their ears, if you like to listen to high quality audio from nice headphones.
The screen this year is a 6.4-inch 1440p OLED panel, and it looks really nice. It looks better than the G7 screen for sure. That's an IPS panel. This has a kick-ass OLED panel.
I really like the wide angle, especially for doing video live streams. So that's gonna be really great. I've always wanted a separate wide angle. And yeah, this may become my favorite live stream camera.
A top tier multimedia platform with incredible content creation capabilities.
With these particular cameras, the 3 on the back and the 2 up front, it just makes sense.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
And this might be the icing on the cake.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.